Work it for me. 2017. Can you believe it? Can you believe it's been since 2017? Matter of fact, I believe it was since 2017 since you've been in here. Yes. We gotta do something about that. That's not cool at all. You're tuned into the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, WinDC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWIN.media, coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. No, it's not Iverson Mall no more. It's the shops at Iverson. Yeah,
fancy.
Yeah,
we fancy now, y'all. We done made it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, I'm telling you, they are trying to do some really big things. Even though I don't know what the heck happened yesterday or Sunday when a Pepco transformer went out or whatever the case may be, and yeah, so the mall was shut down for a period of time on Sunday. And matter of fact, I think from like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock on, it was shut down. And then after that, the next day they had to come in and Pepco had to do what they had to do, and then half the mall was up and the other half wasn't.
Only
crazy.
Only at Iverson,
Only
baby.
at Iverson Mall, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? We got stories to tell from here. You know?
I mean, the only difference you usually right, but this time this was an outside force that came in, and so
Okay.
So usually it's internal.
Okay.
Most definitely, usually it's internal. So
you don't come in without a story to tell.
Oh no. This is still the last of the inner city malls. It's not in the city. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So if you're tuned in right now to our Facebook Live channel, whether it be on WinDC Radio, which we shared it on the GoGo Radio page, or you're just tuned in via our mobile app on GoGo Radio Live or WinDC Radio, or however you're tuned in, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm Nico the Gogologist, my co-hostess, Miss Lady. I don't know where she's at, but she better get up in here. You know, your sisterhood is sitting right here. She's waiting on you. She ain't supposed to beat you here. Hey, your sisterhood right here. We have Miss Queenie of Queenie of the Crank Gawds in the building. I'm disappointed in myself a little bit.
Why?
Because you had a couple of engagements on H Street that I could have went, but I had a commitment somewhere else, and it was like on the same corridor. And it was like, man, you know, and I've been wanting to catch your show because that's what it is. Every time I see the live or whatever the case may be, and I'm not a big live fan. I don't like seeing artists on live.
Okay. Yeah.
To me, it's stealing. You know,
taking away from the experience.
And the opportunity. I really think that technology has gone hell in a handbasket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And black folks definitely don't. We done lost our damn mind.
I can watch it from my bed.
Them phones change vibrations, man. You can't feel the vibe of a band over your phone. You on your toilet watching. You know what I mean?
It's I don't know, but that's a little TMI right there.
So. On their toilet watching the go like
you went straight to the toilet. You know. It sounds like you regular. It sounds like you eat a lot of oats, son. Yeah, but anyway. But look, I mean, I just don't like it. You know, I mean, I'll check it out from here and there.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm not a big live fan like that. You know, because I don't want to see my band in that light. You know, I always want to see my band in the best light possible. And as an artist, I'm sure how do you feel about fans coming up and instead of partying with you, they just like this, holding the camera up in your face for 30 to 40 straight minutes, and like.
But I get
don't,
both.
huh?
I honestly, sometimes they're in their phone and they're recording like this, and then I am able to peek at them and give them that eye contact. So it is kind of good for the ones who do got the baby. Don't got no babysitter. You got to sit there and watch from the lab. And I'm going, hey girl, tell her say hi for me. But it's best of both worlds, for real. I think a little bit. I do love
as an
when
artist,
I'm looking at you.
As an artist, you sound like I can understand it as a fan, but
yeah.
as an artist, don't you feel like if you're performing and somebody just sitting there with a camera in your face, and it's multiple people.
It does take away from the show, because even when we was at the circus just now, they sit there and flash you with that flashlight, and they letting you know, like, get into the show, actually watch what they're doing. So, of course. But, with this internet, it does expand you to different worlds. People who aren't here within this area to experience the go-go, or, the live show, per se. So, it kind of works on both ends. But I do love connecting with y'all. So, come to this show on Thursday so I can sing to y'all in y'all eyes.
We gonna get to all about that, because we just want to find out what Miss Queenie been doing lately. Because last time you was here, I was rocking this. Well, I wasn't here. I gave commands to our DJs to rock that one time fun. But actually, when you last was here, you dropped off birthday.
I did.
Yeah, that's when you last was here.
Who got that crank, y'all? Comment below and let me know who got that crank on that birthday.
And and I see you've been having a couple gigs. It feels like, and I need to bring hubby in on this one. And we got Mr. Sick With It. You. In the building.
I had a big wig.
We talking about musician, composer, producer, videographer, photographer, undercover Jamaican. A man of many
trades.
Yes.
Many skills.
Ross
So, but no, man. What has been going on, man? I mean, tell me, Foz, on the musical side of things, y'all have, because when I last talked to you personally, my suggestion was to you, do what she does great at this time. I'm not saying don't use the Beyonce appeal to where Beyonce, got her hands a little bit this and that, but at this time in her career, concentrate on what she does best, and she's a great entertainer. You know what I mean? And that, when we was talking, for me, like was kind of missing in DC. That's what we grew up with. The entertainment factor. Artists that really entertained at the same time. Somebody might be at the door. Let's find out. But that's what I saw in her was a super appeal, and she not in her late 30s, you know what I mean? And people are looking like, she's still young, vibrant. This is when you got to get out there, and so you've been undercover for a minute. So tell me, what's been going on?
A little bit, guys. Sometimes you got to fall back and really plan and do some thinking, where do I really want to go as an artist? And one thing that we definitely wanted to do was let y'all know that I am an artist first,
No doubt.
Being in go-go, I love go-go, we was a married go-go couple, but we definitely know that when it comes to his beats, he's more as a producer that needs to be out there. It's just like me as an artist, a singer. I actually want y'all to know that I can really sing, and sometimes with go-go, it's a love-hate situation when you hear these voices and you don't know where they come from. You don't know how they look or this, that, and the third. So it's just more so for me really becoming into my own as an artist and really letting y'all hear my voice this time around. Being on his beats means so much to me, and we've definitely been collabing with a whole production team now. We done expanded. We have Stick With It Beats. We have Pop the Man, Pop the God.
Okay.
And then we also have Miami Mac, with their background. Pop, he's done work with Christina Aguilera, a whole bunch of people. That man is amazing at his mix and mastering. And then, I've also teamed with Miami Mac, who done work with Pretty Ricky and Drew Hill, and the list goes on. We have
We got hitters.
Yeah, you know, we
got
definitely
some
have
hitters.
some songs that I'm definitely ready to let y'all hear. I'm working on the album. It's called Rose Gold.
Rose Gold.
If you've been following me for a while, Rose Gold honestly was supposed to come out a long, long time ago, but I've been real picky about it. Like, because of it's the fact that it's on the industry beats and not just, you know, go what people are used to hearing me on. I was like this. It's like my baby. You know what I'm saying? So Rose Gold, y'all, is finally coming out. It's not gonna be teased no more, but this is the album and I'm so excited for y'all to hear it.
So how long you been working on Rose Gold?
I've been working on Rose Gold for like our whole marriage, and we've literally been married for like going on 7 years.
Okay.
It was
February.
It was.
So
like
you've been working on this piece for it's been
on and off.
So
Yeah,
what is
on and
what has
off.
it been in the chilled and is getting like fine wine now or what?
Yeah, it's been cooking in the oven real good. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing is, you know, over the process of doing a bunch of songs and then just going a different direction and then doing a bunch more songs, you know, because Rose Gold was before the band.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that, but go ahead.
Yeah, so once we pretty much started doing the band, our focus went in that direction, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then this past year, we kind of went back in the direction of Rose Gold. I think our main thing was just to build a foundation of music. You know, we hit in the go-go community, we hit everybody covers. We know how to put the crank on it to make it sound how we want to sound.
Right.
Yeah.
So now we have a group of songs, and we can just put our own crank on our own songs. When we hit it live, we can hit it how we want on the record.
Right.
Or we can go it up or mix and match. You know what I'm saying? We got surprises for people. You know what I mean?
And I'm definitely excited about Rose Gold because of the fact that I did write it. You know what I'm saying? I do partner with Myron Birdsong, my love. That's one of my best friends. He done wrote I'll Be Here. Everybody gets her name wrong. Calissa.
You about to get her name wrong.
SZA, he's done work with SZA. I mean, but Myron is just amazing at the same time. But, you know, he's done helped me write, like, a little bit of Stretch and this, that, and the third. But mainly, I've done written everything with Rose Gold, and I'm just, love it.
Okay. Well, let's back up. Let's talk about the band for a second because last time out, the release of First Set.
Yes, First
Has
Set.
it been a year old yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a year old.
Our baby is
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
So with that, you know, you've done some gigs in the area. What has been the response to that, and what is your vibe? Because every musician, artist, producer, whatever the case may be, you grow.
Yeah.
You know, with the music that you put out. When you look back at that project, where do you see yourself at now?
I definitely think that as far as sound and presentation, like we always had a big envision big stages, and so whenever we're
That arena.
developing our sound and stuff like that, we're moving in that direction. You know, we integrate the dancers and background singers, so you know it's all a building process. We still building different pieces and making sure the pieces are right, because there's a lot of bad pieces, you know, rotten apples. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, you gotta keep pushing, and you know, we're trying to get that nice balance of the crank and the like you sit back and your eyes get big. You might not necessarily be dancing at this moment, but you're just looking like
you're watching the show.
And you just watching because it's a show.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's a party, but as a live musician, as any frontline in go-go, you know what I'm saying? It's like if all you focus on is the party and not the show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let the DJ get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you could dance all night, that's cool. But what aspect makes a person want to see you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when the show might come in when they let the Congo play do a solo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, everybody just watching. You're not really that's part of the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You come to see that Congo play or that singer do a solo or that guitar player do something or the whole bands get to doing some dance moves. You get the eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
But when you just play and you're not focused on your show, You know what I'm saying? I feel like that performance is not made to go around the world.
But that's and that's always seemed to kind of be part of your resume. So a lot of people, I mean, tell everybody a little bit about your background as far as how you became your singer, songwriter, performer, dancer. Don't you teach dance too, right?
I do teach dance, everybody.
Right. So
makeup artist.
Yes, I love my makeup.
So I mean, he got 20 hats. You know, y'all fighting for who got the most hats.
Hey,
you know,
now.
So
she got a bigger head, so she can wear all that.
It's a forehead, thank you.
But give us a little background of who Queenie became. What situation made you who you are?
So with who I am as a person, it's just I love the performance. I've always watched, even when it came to Tina or Beyonce, I've always been in that mirror practicing my singing and my dancing ever since I was little. And it was just like my mother, she had to put me when it came to dance classes or this, that, and the third. Now, my first love was gymnastics. Most people don't know that. Okay, I still got my flexibility, y'all. I might can do a back handspring still. I don't know about my back tuck. Okay, but you know, definitely, that was my first job too. I was actually 13 teaching, and a lot of my kids now, they're even in college, they did not know my age. They just knew that this was this woman, and I held, you know, respect when it came to teaching because I hold it so dear to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I learned how to dance and sing and this, that, and the third. And then, of course, you know, I was soprano leader from middle school, and most people don't know I played the trumpet too. I didn't know a female trumpet player. Well, see, my mother, I wanted the saxophone, but it was a little bit more expensive. Okay.
Everybody
know about that.
Hold on, let me point out something though, y'all. Because they watching you, right? So you can tell she played that instrument for like a day because she definitely did the trombone just now. I'm a musician. She definitely said, you know, I was a trumpet player. What's this?
No, that was just me moving. Don't do that to me. Okay? Everybody can just hear my voice. They don't see it. Don't put me out there like that. Okay?
You ever think about incorporating it in your music?
No. I definitely forgot all of my trumpet playing. That was middle school, everybody, okay? I was the only girl, so we hold that up there. But yeah, pretty much from teaching dance, and I love my hill classes. I actually plan on bringing them back. So ladies, y'all trying to come
What kind of classes is that?
These are hills.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So what do you do in those type of classes?
I integrate my yoga because I love my yoga because I do believe that as long as you're stretching, ladies, you can bring blood flow to those areas you need to work on.
That's right.
So that's what I just try to do. It's more of a stretch type of thing. And then, of course, I got to give y'all that sexy. So whenever, you know, y'all want to come and dance with me, just come dance with me.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you hit that. Because you have a little saying that you do it's kind of like your little signature that I don't even want to embarrass myself by trying to hit it. That little woo, woo, you know, the little woo. Yeah. Where did that come from?
So, I don't know. I was just on stage, and I remember, because during New Impressions, I would literally kind of stand there a little bit during those days. And I just was just like, I got to integrate myself somehow, you know. And I just was like, I got to start making some noises or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got to start being lit. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like that one show, and I remember Joe, the sound man, he came to me, he said, I like that. You got to keep that. And then after that, it was just like, I definitely kept putting it in there. And then more and more, I started playing with my name because it's just like, I be that Queenie, please. So that came with Crank Gawds, though, you know. But yeah, I'm starting to get my little niches of things. Yeah.
Okay. So by you saying that, do you feel like at that time when you was playing with New Impressions, New Edition would have been nice, I'm sure.
Hey, just
the first female. But in that period with them, do you feel like you was like a butterfly ready to bust out?
I definitely was. At the time, I definitely had left Reaction, and I still loved Go-Go at the same time. I'm going to let y'all know this. It was always my plan to always find the members that I wanted in Go-Go and create my own situation. Not many people know that. See, people thought, she's just out here singing for go-go. No, I wanted my go-go. I wanted that DC sound to take with me as an artist, and I did my dues. I feel like I did my dues, definitely was a part of go-go, and I got to sing with different bands, and I've learned from every lead mic, which I definitely love, and definitely learned how to have performance with the live band sound. Now, let me tell y'all, as a singer, and if you thinking that you want to come and sing with go-go, you have a rude awakening.
That's why I wish
it is completely different.
That's why I wish Miss Lady was here.
Live band.
That's right.
Let me tell you,
Miss Lady. I hope you listening, because me and her we talk about this a lot, and we just actually had this conversation with a young lady. Good gracious, I forgot. Please forgive me. I just forgot her name. There was Dorothy in the Giz.
London.
Thank you. I'm sorry, London. Please forgive me. Yes. So so we had asked her, because by her being from Baltimore, I said, is it difficult to pick up go-go, as far as singing with go-go? And she's like, nah, it's not. That's what she said. So,
well, let me speak on that. Let me speak on that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because this is like, it's some of that started from the bottom now when you hear type. Yeah. Because when you come up, when you from high school to when you graduate to, when you're in your 20s and you've been in go-go all that time, you're not going to hear yourself in that joint they're playing the house party. Back in the day, we still had house parties.
Right.
And we was playing when I was in Pitch Black. Bruh, them singers couldn't hear nothing. Some put together sound system.
Yeah.
So if a person just be like, oh, it's easy, like you came in at a different stage in the game.
Right.
For yourself and for the game. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's easy, because I know some people that can really, really sing.
Yeah.
And when you deal with the dynamic of our engineers too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be on a professional stage and the engineer got you mixed like you mint condition, and you like, this is nice. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but when
right.
you really in the go-go,
Right.
when you really in the go-go, it's like,
huh?
You're doing this number, huh?
Right.
So it definitely was a test. And I've done even seen some celebrities come to DC, and they've done tried to get on with certain bands, and they realize how hard it is.
Shout out to Rick Ross. He found out.
Oh, he found out real fast.
But he came back with it.
Okay, so.
But Rick Ross, the rapper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Who you get on with? What band was that?
Don't quote me, y'all. I feel like I want to say Rare Essence.
I don't remember which.
I don't think.
No,
it was
I think that was Wale. I'm sorry. I think that was
That's
Wale.
not a band.
Well, yeah, and Wale know what he doing with that.
Google it,
Wale
y'all.
knows.
Google it, because the first thing he did, right, he tried to rap a song over a soccer beat, and he completely fumbled that joint. So he said, he had to shut it down and some more stuff. He's like, hold on, I got to do this. I can't cover
Acapella.
it.
Go
No. He came back over the beat.
Oh, yeah?
He said, I just got to try this again.
Yeah.
He was like, I can't
Right.
come to DC and
Right.
fumble. You know what I mean? But respect.
Yeah, hey, it's definitely a different experience, and what we talk about here on the show is like, is go-go a feel, because you just don't pop up and say, okay, I can understand that swing, and it's different because you might hear it one way, but you feel it a different way, and so. Especially when you grow up in it. So, some people take it for granted. So I wanted to hear what Miss Lady's opinion was of Miss London Savoy singing on top of, matter of fact, she was singing with, I believe, Serious Company in them, Scooby in them.
Okay.
So I definitely want to hear how that came off, because I haven't asked anybody else about it, but by her being on our show and Miss Lady being here, I want to hear her direct opinion of that at that time. So, but speaking of opinions, I didn't even take time out to listen. I wanted to hear it, and I wanted to sit back and listen to it for the first time with you.
Right?
So, with the producer and the singer right here.
Yeah.
For me, that's big. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're about to do a world premiere right here, because this young lady, she knows I've been hawking her for a minute. Like, look, so we got it. I've been talking about you for a long time. Then when you went quiet for a minute, I left it alone. And then for whatever reason, I saw you the other night. I said, what's good? What you got? And
The universe. That's the
yeah,
universe.
yeah, exactly,
universe.
exactly. You know, because I really think she's super talented,
Thank you.
and it's just a matter of the right song being heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of that. But you being ready. And when I come back, I want to talk about what you're doing right now to promote this new project you got coming out. You know,
yes.
I mean, are you
Rose
getting ready
gold.
to, you know, getting a new show together, a fresh show for people to see, and new dances and all that? So we're gonna ask about all of that. So, is there a particular song I should start with?
Which one caught your eye first?
I mean, like I said,
Title wise, just pick a
you got last first date,
Stretch.
love a woman, and stretch.
So which one you feeling?
Hey, look, I can.
any, many, mighty, mo.
Yeah, I can. I'm shaking dice on that. Let's
Which
see
one
what
y'all
we got.
feeling? Y'all comment.
All
Which
right.
one?
How about love a woman? Let's go there.
Oh.
There we go. All right. You're listening to the GoWIN radio show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio. This is an exclusive. Oh, hold up. I forgot. Somebody was trying to call in. I had to close everything out.
I added the other echoes.
Queenie and the Crank God. Oh, this is the Crank God on this. Oh, it's just Queenie. It's just Queenie. It's just Queenie. Right here on the GoWIN radio show.
Mama calls you a daddy's boy since the age of 3. Can't help it, daddy got up to leave. Out the doors of your mother's house, left your boat so empty. Hearing cries on the other side as you feel what feet.
So many faces waking up in different places, headspaces frozen up. A cold world of love hangs on the scene. Are you ever gonna see me slow down? So many faces waking up in different places, headspaces frozen up. A cold world of love hangs on the scene. Are you ever gonna see me slow down? Everything and nothing, trapped in all the
Burners falling on your knees. You don't know no better. Don't that against me. How do you break the cycle if love is all you need? So how can you love me?
goodness. That right there was Queenie without the Crank Gods.
Without the Crank Gods. Will Brooks.
Let me
Brooks
tell you
is in there.
something. Will
We all the
Brooks.
family.
Shout out to
Brooks and they
Brooks,
going
Ali.
nasty.
Will Brooks is
I know y'all
what,
heard.
one of the producers?
That's our lead guitar.
The guitar. Let me tell you something. That is funky. And how old is that?
That is new. That's one of the
Really?
new babies. About a couple of months. About 4 months. So, yeah.
So did y'all do all the instrumentation in house?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everything. I use the band for different parts. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they add a piece and come up with their own part. We meld it together. You know what I mean? Between me, Pop, and Mac, being the
Pop.
producers, the band members come in. They already know they can do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna flesh it out.
Right.
Yeah.
I let him. Bruce got his issue off on that joint. You know.
Man, that joint is funky right there.
I love
And I
that when
like-
it got the clogs in there. He was actually
And I
stepping in
like
them.
that
Don't tell nobody.
because it feels something. It feels different for you. It almost feels like you put that on the EDM side. I don't think the BPMs is high enough for it, but but yeah, but no, I
It's close.
yeah. Or like you could make something out of it.
This
You
is
know
what I
what
was telling her.
Now I mean, it's a different side for you, or is it? Or is it just something that's been there and fermenting?
Actually, my grandmother is German, and a lot of my yodel and everything comes from country. Like, it was Barney, and it was country. That's all I used to watch for real. Yeah, I used
Barney.
to know. Oh, yeah, Barney was my. Hey now, y'all know about it. Barney was my love. I'm a little young, y'all. Okay.
Barney.
Barney and country. That's all I watched was country music videos. So a lot of that, even when it came to this record, I definitely wanted to. And then gospel too. Like, a lot of people don't know, I was in the church heavy for a long time.
But this is a little electro feel right here for me with
Yeah.
with the live instrumentation, instrumentation feel. You know, I'm like, I really like that right there. It's just different. I never saw it. You know, as far as coming from you, and that's good. No, I really like because I'm dying to see how you gonna do this live. So with that being said.
All crank.
As before we went into the song,
Yes.
we said that we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about because for me, you know, your biggest asset without a doubt is your show,
Yes.
and what you know your husband has definitely said, hey, look, it's the biggest part of what we do right here. You know, this is what's going to put us over what's going on, is that so. What are in the plans for? Because I know if you're coming out with new music,
Yes.
which is not necessarily new. Well, this was new. If you're coming out with a new music, I know you got a new show coming together. So talk to me about it.
So yes, everybody, we are going to be at Paradigm every other Thursday. We are actually starting this Thursday, the 23rd. So make sure you're coming out. Bring everybody. I love one thing about Crank Gawds is that when it comes to our crowd, it's pretty colorful. It's definitely, because most people want to know, like, what's the age group? I never really tried to box an age group when it comes to me because of the fact that I just want everyone to enjoy the music. You know, if you get up and party, like, because my ultimate goal is to be in those festivals where it's a lot of people or the arena. So I like the fact that if you're older, you can enjoy the music. If you're younger, you can enjoy the music. You know, I try to definitely balance it out. But Thursday, we're definitely going to be starting there because we're actually teaming up with Randy. Shout out to Randy at Paradigm. Thank you for wanting to work with us. You know, shout out to me too.
So
Millie.
how did Randy find out about you?
Millie.
Who's Millie?
Birthday girl, Meek Millie.
Birthday.
Oh,
girl.
okay.
And it might be a
Were you
nice
were you at
feature.
Martini's last night?
I wasn't. I had babies, but I was there in spirit. I was on somebody's
there.
live, y'all.
Okay.
I was there.
You was there?
Like-
Oh, you was playing, right?
Yeah. A lot of drunkenness. Good old drunkenness.
Hey.
Shout out to Meek Millie. Oh, if you know Thursday, Paradigm in Upper Marlboro, you might get a special. You know what I mean? Meek Millie says she gonna
Oh,
grace,
yeah.
so there's some surprises up in that thing, man. Meek Millie says she
So
gonna
each and
grace.
every other Thursday, starting this Thursday,
Yep, on the
Air
23rd.
Paradigm. I don't have the address in mind.
It's in Upper Marlboro, guys.
Right.
I do know that.
Right.
don't know
So
the exact address.
it's the old Peaches.
Yeah.
For all those who don't know, Peaches used to be a nice little spot. Who's it? Vibe used to play up there. bands of that ilk. So you are entering. This is you've had a weekly before, Tacoma, right?
Yes.
Right, right. So is this your first kind of almost regular weekly thing that you've had since then?
Yeah, we definitely wanted to do every other, and we're definitely excited to get into these Thursdays and build them up with you guys. So come on out. It's every other weekly crank.
Yeah, but this is our first regular show.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? We just wanted when the time was right and when we jumped back out into a weekly that we be able to line up surprises for people. We don't want people to get bored, and the time is right.
Yeah.
Time's right now.
So what can they expect this Thursday? Matter of fact, hold up. How much time we got here? We get ready to go to commercial break. So when we come back, we're going to play another one of the singles, exclusives.
Hey.
Right here.
Exclusive, everybody.
I'm gonna figure out which one I want. I'm a little spoiled now. Y'all done got me. I already know the next one ain't gonna be nothing like this. I already know it. So you done threw me left already. So when we come back, we're gonna hear something fresh off the Rose Gold. I like the name. You gotta you gotta give us a meaning behind that too.
I do have a meaning behind
Okay.
Rose
Well, let's
Gold.
talk about it when we come back from out of the break. And tell everybody right now, how can they get First Set?
Go on any digital platform. You can get it. iTunes, Spotify. What else, baby?
Google Play, Pandora.
What do they search?
Queenie and the Crank Gawds. It's Gawds. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Queenie and the Crank Eyes. Go get that First Set.
Get that First Set, everybody.
No doubt about it. And because that One Time Fun is on there, amongst other hits. All right, so when we come back out of break, we're going to play something exclusive from Rose Gold. You're tuned into the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, WinDC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media.
What do you want from life? Success, happiness, money, fulfillment? Here's your chance to create all that and more with a new career in cosmetology and professional barbering. Hair Academy 2 is an education program designed to teach you all you need to know to succeed in the wide-open beauty industry career field. Hair Academy 2 is located in the shops at Iverson, 3705 Branch Avenue, Suite 1010, lower level, Hillcrest Heights, Maryland. Our school prides itself on honesty, integrity, and service to our students and customers. While you're learning the skills needed to succeed, you'll be serving the community by providing them with quality services, offering senior discounts weekly on our clinic floor, and our barbershop is running free hair specials when presented with flyer. For more information, contact Minta Campbell in the admissions office at 301-899-9100, Monday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Create your success story with an exciting career in cosmetology and professional barbering at Hair Academy 2. Classes are filling up fast, so call today, 301-899-9100.
What's good, everybody? This your boy AJ Throwback, and when I'm plugging away at work and need a shot of energy, I'm tuned into the hot topics, dope music, and wild styles of my brothers and the kings of Monday night, Coach Taylor and Ransom Reddick. His Breakout Kings Radio, Mondays from 8 to 10 p.m., only on WinDCRadio.com and the WinDC Radio app. Powered by GoWin.media.
I'm Crank Up with GoGo Craig. I go searching for the freshest crank on the planet. Every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I bring you 2 hours of the hottest new go-go music, go-go mashups, and bootleg go-go remixes I can find.
Everyone in Jamaica wants to hear more mashup of go-go tunes and other styles of music.
And so do I, but the problem is I'm running out of crank, so I'm looking for a new connect. And that's when it hit me. I do what we do in sound system culture when we need producers to send us music. I'm holding a sound clash.
Go-Go Craig is holding a crank clash, where two songs will battle head to head to see who cranks the highest.
So any go-go bands or producers who want to compete in the crank clash?
King Efra is calling all of the bedroom producer, sound system, and go-go bands to email gogocraig@gmail.com.
Remixes of classic go-go songs and mashup of go-go tunes with other styles of music.
A new crank clash every Saturday at 8 p.m. only on GoGo Radio Live.
Check it out, y'all.
It's the brand new app. Yeah, check it out. It's the GoGo Radio Live app, so you can listen wherever you're at, on your iPhone, on your Android, on your iPad. It doesn't matter. Whatever your mobile device is, you can listen to GoGo Radio Live 24/7, 365 days, and it is free. Absolutely free. Get the app and listen wherever you're at. The GoGo Radio Live.
Caller, please turn down your phone. You got feedback. You have feedback. Turn down your phone or your radio.
Yeah, I got feedback. Turn down. Nigga, this dank. I can't hear. Who is that? I'm at work. I'm listening to you. What's up? Who is that?
This is the one and only Miss Queenie and her husband. Sick with it.
Queenie and who?
Sick with it.
Oh, okay. I couldn't. Okay, yeah. I was just calling in. How you doing, bro? I'm gonna hit you up later on. Man. I'm at work now. Queenie, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, just tuning in. That is the one and only and the legendary Stinky Dink. Yes, checking y'all out.
Good. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hang up because I'm about to tune back in. And it's gonna give me feedback.
All right, my man.
All right, peace.
That's how we do. We got legends called in. Just checking in. Said they checking you out, Miss Queenie. Yeah. Stinky Dink that's my man, 100 grand, boy. So, hey, look, we get ready to get into the single. We was unceremoniously interrupted, but it's cool because that's family right there. But let's get into this one of these new singles by you, Queenie. Let's say, okay, right here. Last First Date. I kind of like the title of that. Okay, let's see what we got right here. You're tuned into the GoWIN radio show right here on GoGo Radio Live, WinDC Radio. This right here is an exclusive coming to you live from the shops at Iverson.
Again, it got so bad, my girl put me on with her cousin. Hell nah, it didn't go well. That's why I'm telling you, I'm not just looking to add a new flame. It's hard for me to open up, so where do I begin? I had boys who had lots of toys, from girls to their egos. You know, I know, you know how that shit goes. Let's just take it slow, but not too slow. In my mind, I got lots of couple goals. If you good, like I'm good, boy, let's just play our role. How was my last first day? Is it too much to ask? On our very first day, I had a blast. Tell me I'm the only one. Other girls can stay. Gotta tell your mama I'm the one that changed your life. My last first day, is that too much to ask? You seem nice, but when did your drama come in? Can't do no baby mamas, won't go back and forth with them. Sorry if I'm pushy, but with my age, I thought I would be chosen by now. I done dealt with them clowns. I had boys who had lots of toys, from girls to their egos. You know, I know, you know how that shit goes. Let's just take it slow, not too slow. In my mind, I got lots of couple goals. If you good, like I'm good, boy, let's just play our role. How was my last first day? Is it too much to ask? On our very first day, I had a blast. Tell me I'm the only one. Other girls can stay. Gotta tell your mama I'm the one that changed your life. My last first day, is that too much to ask? I done kissed a few frogs, but none of them turn me on like you. Can I get comfortable? I wanna get to know you. Can I let my hair hang down? Tell me you're here. I can let go of all of my fears. Been dating for years for a man to do me right. Can you just change my life? His first day. Is it too much to ask? On our very first date, I had a blast. Tell me I'm the only one. Other girls can stay. Gotta tell your mama I'm the one that changed your life. His first day. Is that too much to
That right there was Miss. Oh, it's pouring
that's
outside.
rain.
Lord.
It's raining, raining.
Man,
That thing brought the quiet storm.
yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was right there. You brought it in right there. That's Miss Queenie right there who just brought it in. Called Last First Date. You know what that reminded me of a little bit? Of some of the material on First Set. It gave me that vibe on that. Listening to that. But be honest with you, I think the production on this is a little bit better. I think the production on this, like that bass line, black folks gotta have that bass.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. Hispanic love it. It's only the white folks that don't understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that bass line, you know what I'm saying?
It matters.
Yeah.
Baseline, all bass lines matter.
No doubt. Matter of fact, that needs to be a hashtag.
Hey.
Say all butts matter, all bass lines matter. So what let me turn down these a little bit. What went into that track right there? Because like I said, I already knew it was from one end of the spectrum to the other.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I picked it because that gave me that vibe right there.
Can I talk about that one? Can I talk about that one?
Let me introduce
He's
it.
asking you.
Because
Please
I want to
introduce
say
it.
that I gotta introduce Last First Date because this is for the women, for the ones who feel like they just tired of dating, and they just really want, their last first date. And when my husband came with this bomb ass topic, I said, "Oh my God, yes, y'all, yes, ladies, this is all him." Now he can go because I introduced him.
Okay.
So I take pride in the fact that I gave my wife her last first date. You know what I mean?
That's it.
You can have a 1,000 first dates. You know what I'm saying? But we all looking for that last one. What came to me, right? I pick up these two nicely dressed women, took them to the club on a Saturday night. I be lifting for a little extra dope. So, and I'm taking them to the club, and she was talking about some guy she had met, and he was boring. Then another guy that really want to date her, but she don't really want to date him because they co-workers. And the other girl's like, "Girl, this is just do." And I was like, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we all looking for our last first date.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they hear like, that is a good way to put it. So I got home. I said, baby, I got a song, baby. I got a song. I ain't got no beat yet, but I got a song. And she was like, okay. She heard it. She ran with it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely love the topic.
Yeah.
I like how you brought that in. And that tells you how life experiences are really a big part of when real good music is put together. I think any song, you have to draw from something. Mm-hmm. So that's a heck of a way of putting together a real nice little joint. So how did the music come around?
Just me doing what I do, and then Pop joined in. We just do what we do.
Yeah.
You look at our catalog of beats, it's like 1,000. If I could sit in the house all day, it'd be 1,000 more real quick.
It's a lot of beats, y'all.
Yeah.
I want to. We got somebody calling in.
That's everybody trying to call in and talk
Yeah,
that.
you highlight that. Caller, you calling into the GoWIN radio show. You have Queenie and the Crank God at this particular time in here. Who is this?
This is Mia. Hey, Queenie. Hey, brother, stick with it.
What it do?
What's going on? Look, I'm watching. I'm like, oh, my baby girl, stick with it. Hey, Nico, they tight. I'm telling you, that there ain't nothing but the truth. There ain't nothing but the truth, Nico. I'm telling you.
Oh, she know I know. She ain't even got to. She ain't even got to go that route with me. She know I know. I'm one of her biggest fans. So.
Yeah, because Queenie is multi-talented and Stick With It is multi-talented. And man, that ain't they're a power couple. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up. I'm so glad you brought that up. Stay on the phone with us. Let me ask your opinion on something.
Okay.
Is it difficult for couples? Because you know, it's an old saying. You know, you don't want to work with your mate. You know, in the common workplace. Mm-hmm. But in the music industry, do you think it's even more difficult or easier for an artist to work with their mate if they're both working together in some type of capacity in the music field?
Let me say this. I don't know if it is or isn't, but what I will say is that it should be easier. And when you look at Queenie and you look at Stick With It, they are the prime example of how much easier it is. You know, she knows his vibe and he knows her vibe. And as a result, because before each other, they are both phenomenal at what they do. When they get together, because they know each other so well, it makes it that much easier for them to come out with an extraordinary product. Not once, not twice, but every time they do it.
Queenie, your thoughts?
Thank you so much.
Your thoughts on that?
I'm just loving that response. I mean, definitely, it has its challenges, everybody. Of course, that's within every relationship. You know, there's always their pros and there's always their cons. But if you can work through it and understand the sacrifice, that's what makes the relationship great. And for us to be what it can really be. And Sick, he does Ike me sometimes, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? He gets on me, honey.
Without the punching.
without it, though. But he's definitely the greatest push to ever have. And, you know, I definitely push him, too, because there's been times where he might go in the funk, and he don't want to make a beat. And I'm like, we got to make that, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. So it's definitely times where he motivates me. He's like, if you want to be a singer, you got to practice. You got to hit them notes. So it's definitely great having my life partner with me. Definitely.
Well, you all are gold. You are definitely gold.
Thank you so much.
You are very welcome, and thank you, because Queenie, you know, girl, you the bomb. You the bomb from your style to you're just a wonderful person, and again, you're multi-talented. You're the bomb, and Stick With It. That's brother. He already know. And I look. He man, look, he give me life when he do music. And Nico, you make sure you let them know to come out and support Queenie and the Crank Gawds Thursday at Paradigm, because me and Moscato will be there, okay? Front and center with my drink and my two-step, okay?
Hey, make sure y'all get that single, y'all.
That's what it is. Hey, Mia, you got to stop being scared of me. I told you, girl, I ain't going to bite. Come on up here one day.
You been spinning her single?
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, I'm waiting on her to break it up here. Or not break it, because it's already been broken. But I mean, I want her to come up here because I feel a certain kind of way, because the way she came here to the station, she just like egged me, and I didn't appreciate that.
Nico, I apologize. I need you to charge that to my mind and not my heart. I love you to death, I promise.
So when you sliding through, Slim?
Come on.
What I'll do is I'm gonna give you a call on a later date, because today is about Queenie. Stick With It.
Oh no doubt.
And once you finish with them, because I'm gonna tune back in, I'm gonna give you a call, and I promise you that.
There you go, and that's very classy of you, and I appreciate it for putting me back in the pocket.
Skydo.
All right.
Skydo.
Yeah, because I jumped.
Okay. I
All
know
right.
Queenie, brother, I see y'all on Thursday, man. Again, I love y'all and keep doing great things. Y'all are the best.
Oh,
Love you
thanks,
too,
bro.
baby.
Love you.
There it is.
All right. Love you too, man.
All right now.
All right.
That right there is Lady Moscato
Hey.
calling in, co-signing. Look, let me tell y'all. I've been known as being very hard on people, whether they come in on the interviews or being critical, and that's why I don't say as much as I used to, because DC is very, very thin-skinned, unfortunately. You know, and to me, you can't be successful being thin-skinned. I don't care who you are in this world. You can't move forward in life if every time you step out there, you stepping on eggshells.
Especially in the entertainment business.
Oh man, that's even more so, because one, it's already cutthroat. It's already cutthroat. People getting done bad one way or the other on the business side of things. Music, the entertainment industry as a whole is a tough business. So why DC would have some of the best musicians in the world, why we are thin-skinned here, I can't understand it. I can't understand it. And for whatever reason, the people in GoGo, they feel like somebody owed them something.
That's part of the reason why the
You know,
I think.
they really feel like they're supposed to have a gift in front of them every time they wake up in the morning. Like, hey, this is ours, and they better wake up because the boogeyman is coming. And the boogeyman's coming, and the boogeyman got long dough. Got long dough, and as they've done in the history of their history, they've always peeped the situation, came in nice and friendly, and then took over. Look at the history. That's all I got to say. And the problem with our people is we keep letting history repeat itself.
Tell the boogeyman to hit my phone. Thought it was. You hear me? It's real thick over here. When you married, we on the battlefield every day. Sometimes the battlefield got flowers on it. Sometimes that joint got a carcass or two on it. But yeah, we, you know, being married, I think it's definitely helped us become thicker skinned. You know what I mean? Because we criticize each other.
Right.
For all my married people out there, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And by both of us being in the same like goals and same career field, and you know doing our thing in the music, it goes in. Conversations go in. You know what I mean?
Trust me, I know. This is my lucky 13th year coming up, being married. So I know.
Lucky 13.
I know exactly. Yeah.
My
So
grandpa's number.
if anybody think they gonna come in the situation and they gonna hurt our feelings, oh no, we ready for what you ready for. What you ready for? Let me know.
Yeah, I mean it's just a tough industry for such a select few people to have this skill that we have here, because you can't get it anywhere else in the world. I mean, you can get it in Africa, don't get me wrong, but it's a swing and go-go. Yeah, it's select few right here. You know, and so if you don't know it, you just don't know it. But that's what makes it unique, and that's why it frustrates me that we never financially benefited off this select.
You know what part of it is, like, and it's just to build on what you were saying. Like, you know, when you coming up in go-go and you might have one show that's just so great. You know what I'm saying? That might just be so outrageous where you at the point where everybody's like hyping you up. So you get real confident and comfortable and getting hyped up like you the greatest thing in the world. But then when somebody come and say one thing to you, your whole bubble bursts. You know what I mean? Like when somebody outside our walls come and everybody within our area say, you just great, man. You so tight, man. You get me hyped and boo, boo, boo. But then the second you go somewhere and your talent doesn't transfer or translate anywhere else,
Because
I feel like a lot of people get really hurt about that. So when those wigs come around, like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do, they become suckers to it.
Man, that's been training for a long time for our people, man. We you know, when Master come in the house, you know, we sick, you know, what you need. And they switch up on you because they feel like that is the golden goose.
Yeah.
So in order for them to get out of their situation, they have to suck up to that situation.
Yeah.
And so that's easy by selling out your own. We've been doing that forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
King and X, inside jobs.
Yeah.
Okay? From my own people. You can't get inside if your circle is your people, supposedly. You know, so which
And
is
and
let me bring back the reference to YouTube. Because I don't want to go too far left. We might lose the listeners. Oh, there you go, there you go. Oh, no, we got tuned off. Yeah, no, because this is about y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mia Moscato, for reminding us that this is about Queenie and the Crank Gods. But to take that whole situation back to you all, by you having a tight nucleus, and like you just said, nobody can really just come in and kick that out. You know, and just in the same far as what they're going to be doing. Y'all done built what y'all done built, and you believe in what you believe in. Mm-hmm. And so does it make it difficult for everybody to follow the vision? You know, when they come into your team, because isn't that the hardest thing to do, to sell your vision?
Of course.
Yeah. And I think, you know, we're blessed. Like, you know, Crank TV, I'm blessed with the people part of that. You know, Crank Gawds, you know what I'm saying? They've been around a little longer than the Crank TV team, and you know,
same members.
Yeah, not completely.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But every person that's ever been part of Crank Gawds, they still family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They still you're gonna see their faces around. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like, we're so strategic in what we plan on doing, you know what I mean? Like the game plan, like I could go into a whole conversation just off a game plan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we're so strategic that when a person comes in, I can be able to hype them up. Like I motivate. I end up being a motivator, and then she'll bring them down to earth, but show them what's real about it. Like I'm not just hyping you up to, man, you're great, she's great, I'm great, let's get this paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give them that. But then it'd be like, let me break it down to you, how we're going to do it. And so it hasn't really been hard to sell the goal and the dream to different people, you know what I mean? And we're kind of at a point where it's like, if you don't believe in what we believe in and you don't feel like we can all win, just kick rocks. We don't have time to waste. You know, because then people get to saying they're gonna do this, do that, and then they don't do it because they don't really believe in it. I'd rather do it myself. We're so used to doing a lot of stuff ourselves. So we're good. You know what I mean?
And that's what make it kind of for you all, I'm sure, not such a hassle. You know, because you do so much in house and you don't look outside of the house for certain things. You know, because you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, just pull up YouTube and you can just find out anything." Mm-hmm. You know, but you've been very, very hands-on from the beginning.
Yeah.
To where, like, now, like, if you have to look outside for anything, like, you really, really need it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I tell you what, we're gonna play another one of your tracks, the last one that you gave us.
The day, guys.
Is that so? That's all you gonna tease me with just 3?
Yeah.
The album coming soon. It's coming real soon.
Okay, what's real soon? What's real soon? Because in this region, real soon seems to be like the next voting year.
Okay, so you know, we right now we're lining up a show in Vegas. So this part of our
real show in Vegas.
Yeah, in January. We'll talk more about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk more about it. But
and I can believe that coming from you.
Yeah,
because that's who she is.
We're looking at
that's who she is. Vegas show. That's a great look for you. Yeah.
Getting ready. But we're looking between October and November. We're in like the last stages of the project.
I want to shout out, and I don't think I've ever done this. I want to shout out Nazzy Nasdaq,
Hey,
who actually turned me on to you.
Yes, that's my girl.
You know what I'm saying? So she's been raving about you for years, and I remember back when we was in the old spot on St. Barnabas, and she was talking about you. You know, so I want to shout her out. Yeah, because I'm not going to sit back and like I knew you when you was a little girl. I'm not going to even play it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give credit to where credit's due. We going to play something, another exclusive from Queenie.
Yes.
From Rose Gold.
Rose Gold.
This right here is called Stretch. You're tuning into the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWIN.media. Miss Lady, I hope you feel better.
On these curves, cause I put in work. My pleasure is not controllable. My yoga is so all the positions you want. No competition, babe. Keep on my legs back, babe. Can you take this on? I work this day to day. This ain't no hobby. I push through honesty. So sit right, watch me shine. Show you I am the best. Watch me stretch. It's a hard master the test. Watch me stretch. They have limits, boy, I'm limitless. Watch me stretch. Giving arch like chest. Sex is power, I am colossal, babe. I'm on your mind, I'm here to make you die. Take it to a level that's out your range. Hit the art of tension time. Do you want my body, babe? I can make it naughty, babe. When I take this off, did you learn your lesson, babe? Are you turned on in here? I work through honesty. So sit right, watch me stretch.
You tuning in to the GoWIN Radio Show. You are talking to Miss Queenie and the Crank God himself, Mr. Sick With It.
Yep.
Who is this?
This Z3 SDA.
Hey.
Yo.
Y'all familiar with this brother? Say your name again, bruh.
Z3 SDA.
Hey,
same day
action. How are you?
Hey man, I'm good. What's up with y'all, man?
We are good.
Cool.
Out here
Working.
giving us new music. Yeah.
So are you part of the Crank God family?
Part of what?
The Crank God family?
Nah, I ain't part of the Crank God family, man. Not for nothing. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I just called y'all 800 number, trying to get in touch with y'all. We trying to get on the show, man. I got an artist with some new original hip hop trying to get on the show, man. That's it.
Okay.
I ain't know I was calling in the real live show. My bad, y'all.
Yeah. All good, chap. So I'll tell you what. I'll call back in about an hour, and that line will be open. All right.
Absolutely, man. I've been in y'all DM too, man. Check me out. It's GAODY83 on the gram. I've been in y'all DM, man.
Get that
but
plug
much
in,
love,
bro.
though. Y'all get at me. I'm gonna get at y'all. I'll call you back in an hour, bro. Appreciate it.
Check out Queenie and the Crank Gods too while you at it, man. Show some love.
Absolutely, I'm gonna do that. One time, Crank Guys. You already know. Yeah.
That's support. That's support. All right.
Yeah. One.
That's too funny.
I thought that was C.
Hey.
You thought it was C.
Yeah, I thought that was C. That's why I was like, C.
He almost sounded like C.
He did, just a little bit.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's get back into this track right here.
Watch me, watch me, watch me shine. Watch me shine. It's a masterpiece. Watch me shine. They have limits for your life. Watch me shine. Giving art success. Watch me shine. Watch me show you I am the best. Watch me shine. It's a masterpiece. Watch me shine. They have limits for your life. Watch me shine. Giving art success. Watch me. No one else has got these tricks. I perfected all 3 splits like, damn. Baby, how you been like that? Never met a chick so bad like, everything I do, I care. Every time you call, I'm there. Keep my body tight, always look around. See that my body, caress my body. You gon' have me acting naughty. I'ma make you fall asleep. Moaning in your ear, so sweet. Just imagine, yeah. Watch me stretch. You feel my breath on your neck. Arouse off your energy. Everything you do to me, come in until you're mentally. Ever we will always be. Oh, you feel me? Yeah, sex with you.
Now, what you two been doing? What you two been doing?
Out the sexy.
Let me tell you something. First, you took me off into the Janet Jackson "Funny How Time Flies," "Making Love in the Rain." Little Janet Jackson, little feel right there. Then you remixed it, dropped it off into some. All right, Slim, let's bounce this ass. All right, enough of the slow grind, and now it's time to. You got to bounce now, Slim.
Extra credit right there.
You done flipped me over now. If you got your kids listening, I apologize. Y'all should be in school.
Yes, poetry.
Better be in school. So, but look, did you say poetry?
Yeah, somebody ain't calling my baby. She call me poetry.
Yeah, it's got a little poetry vibe to it, but it reminded me of a little sexy Janet back in the day. I like that.
I'm getting calls too.
Yeah, that's how I go. So, talk to me. What got this song popping right here?
Just one of the ones that was from
Yeah, from early.
Okay.
This song
years
is
ago.
actually like 4 years old.
Okay.
I don't know if many people had caught it, but it came from the Art of Noise. Art of Noise is Moments of Love. That's one of my favorite songs. So
You talking about Moments in Love?
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I had first brought this to him, he was like, no, I don't want to do it. So he had did the beat, and I just thought it was so amazing. And we actually, Myron actually was on this one, and we had a drunk night. We put it down, and it was really, really nice. But I definitely wanted to, because I do have newer songs on Rose Gold, but I wanted to cater to the ones that I did have many years ago, and this was one of the ones. And it definitely has like that extended version because he always a firm believer, if he gets something, he's sampling, he's going to make it his own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that second part, I love it because
I'm more in love with the first part because I'm in my 50s now, so the bounce part right there is like I had to be on a drunk night too.
Yeah, because Pop brought that rain, honey. That's Pop right there. So Pop had brought that.
Speaking of a drunk night, let's have a little fun right here.
Yeah.
What do y'all drink when y'all wanna have a little hubby wifey time? What is y'all drink of choice?
Red wine.
Yes,
red wine.
I love my
for you
red
too?
wine, everybody.
When we, you know what I'm saying, when it's a us type situation.
Right,
When it's a ussy.
You know, I'm not particular.
But he does love his dog.
Yeah, I love my Hennessy, but I ain't gonna say y'all name too much unless y'all sponsor or something. You
Right.
I
So you a red wine fan?
I am a red wine. Well, tell him about your show that you about to have on Crank TV, Pat.
What you got?
About the different.
Oh,
y'all got two different Crank TV, y'all.
You know, trademark. Like, hold on. Nah, so I'm gonna be a cheap liquor connoisseur.
A cheap liquor connoisseur?
Yeah. So every episode, you know, I'm gonna say the budget of the alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm gonna have a little robe on, probably be in front of the fireplace. You know, put some.
Wait a minute. How you gonna be a cheap liquor connoisseur in front of a fireplace, man?
Hey,
you might as well be on
I'm gonna have the red velvet.
You might as well be in the hallway of an apartment, an old apartment.
Have some music playing, you know, had the fire going. I'm gonna sip it, but I ain't gonna spit it out. I'm gonna actually drink it. So by the end of the episode, I'm drunk.
Hey, look, I put myself out there. I asked y'all. I done led y'all down that road. I get what I asked for.
Coming soon.
Who let that Taylor pour though?
But no, I just asked, you know, like creative couples. I kind of, you know, wanted, you know, what do y'all do sometimes to get in the mood, like that Ashford and Simpson type of thing, you know? I mean, now of course everybody look at J and B, Bay, you know what I'm saying, or B, Queen B, you know, I call her Bay. Yeah, well, I'm still. Yeah. But now, you know, that whole little atmosphere, because I asked earlier. You know, what is it like? Because to me, that's a big deal. I really wish Miss Lady was here, because you know we talk about it. You know, because you know she has the famous boo in the business. You know what I'm saying? So, what is it like? You know, for y'all to settle down. So you know what? It's just you and me. You know, let's get our head bad and you know let's chill and let's grind, you know. Let's get our minds together. What is those moments like?
I mean,
Does he want to know?
You get your answer first. I want to see what you want to say.
You want to see what I got to say? So, we're not partakers of always rolling up, but it does help with those creative juices. Me and my baby love our little personal together, but he definitely, yeah, he goes into a whole work mode. Let him get a little in his system. Yeah. Oh my God, them beats are gonna go.
All right, so let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Because that was her answer, right? Now I'll give my answer. You know, for the most part, it takes nothing but to be in each other's presence. Like, you know, we busy, we have kids, we rip and run, we work, you know, we run around handling business and that nature. And it's like by the time we together, we may be tired, but just to be happy to be together, you know what I mean?
Is there a click moment for y'all though?
When,
you know what
when
I'm saying?
the music
when that
hits?
light, Well, just a creative moment. It don't have to necessarily be music. You know what I mean? Because y'all have so much going on. It don't have to be music with you two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's always my starter. And I mind you, I got to say that his answer was better than mine. But he's always my starter because he's always in there. He just creates so much. And I just love him for it. But I always come in Capricorn.
You're Capricorn and you?
Sagittarius.
Capricorn. Are they the opposite?
Everybody says we're opposites. Believe it or
but
not.
no, that's the match.
Yeah.
That's the match. That's what you want. You want the opposite signs, like an air sign and a water sign. You know, or no, water sign and a fire sign. You know what I mean?
Right. I believe the most beautiful things in life are created through chaos and, conflict and,
Why do you say that? And I want you to answer that because when a creative person answers this, it's different from a, how you say, like a stale pail of water mindset would be. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
I mean, I feel like the universe is built on chaos. You know what I mean? You got to look at the Earth going around the sun. I ain't trying to get too deep, but
no, it's real. How you think galaxies are built is through explosion within itself.
So with that being said, it's like you have the Earth that circles around the sun, but it's not a perfect circle, and it's a wobble, and it's craziness. Yeah. But you think our sun is not circling around something bigger? And you think that bigger thing ain't circling around something bigger than that? You know what I'm saying? Your cells are circling and bouncing off each other in your body. You know what I'm saying? So through chaos, we wouldn't even have any of the things that we have. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for chaos.
Well, on a lesser note, for those who might be looking at it, like, hey, what you talking about? Chaos. Vibrations.
There you go. There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Make it so they can understand.
Right. Yes. Vibrations. Because vibration in life, matter of fact, that's why you don't want still water. That's why I put that out there earlier. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So vibrations bring life.
Energy.
Yeah. That's
it's
right.
Energy. You know what I mean?
On a terrible note, I hate to use this as an example, but this will make it very vivid for people. When a baby is born still, the first thing you think of is death, and it's the worst thing ever. Mm-hmm. But you want that energy from the baby. The baby come out screaming and hopping and yelling, that's what you want. Mm-hmm. And thus, that analogy, I try to curtail that.
Yeah. I think they get it, you know what I'm saying? If they don't get it, they'll catch it. Just think about it. Put some thought into it.
So, all right. So, that song right there.
Stretch.
Yes. Is that part of the class we were speaking of earlier?
Hill class.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the Hill class. Yeah. It's going to be in a lot of people's Hill classes. That's my goal, everybody, because when I plan on dancing for y'all in this video, I just want y'all to know.
That's where I wanted to close up on that, because this is part of what you do. Where are the music videos, dog? Come on, man. I mean, out of anything, and we've had this conversation, for those who don't know, like I really sat down with this power couple that we spoke of earlier, and really, wanted to work with them, but God has his time. God has his time. But I know, and he knows, this is a visual world right now. He has a visual queen. Yeah. This is supposed to be the icing on the cake right here. Yeah. What's going on?
Put it like this. We dropped first set last year. What happened to the birthday video? I'm gonna give it an analogy.
What happened to the birthday video?
I got you. Because just different things.
Because we had the whole layout and everything.
I ain't gonna put everybody just so deep into our personal goings on, because we all live.
But we're talking business. We're not talking personal.
All right, we talking business. We
talking about where is the product. That's business.
All right, so
where's the product? This Nino brand.
This is what I'm saying.
Where my products?
No. This is what I'm saying. We weren't loading up a revolver. We were loading up a tank. So
okay, I hear you. So you say everything will be backloaded? No homo.
Yeah. We locked and loaded. It's about to just really shoot off. But there's some things I'm gonna talk to you personally that ain't for. You know. What I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, this is the visual queen. If you not, because ain't nobody else doing it.
But
it was crazy. I see it. You go on YouTube, you see all kind of people doing all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't see it popping out of here.
I'm one of those
On that
firm
side of things we're
believers
talking
that
about.
when it comes to visuals, I'm a little picky on them, guys, because I really want you guys to catch my vision. And one thing I wanted to be done was the quality of music and making sure that it matched the visual. A lot of times people drop stuff prematurely and it wasn't ready. It wasn't time for it to come out. And I feel like at this point, I'm ready to really drop something polished for y'all. I want y'all to know that I am an artist. Ain't no underrated nothing about me. When y'all know me, y'all gonna know me, you know.
I hear you,
And
Erykah Badu, but
yeah.
what is going
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive. Okay?
So what's the first joint we gonna see? Come on, drop we dropping exclusive, might as well drop this one. What's the first one?
We haven't picked the first single, did we?
We haven't
For
picked
video?
the first single.
No, not for video.
I'm
We
be
haven't
honest with you,
picked
I
that.
love all these songs. Like, I'm really proud of Rose Gold. We gotta pick
We
this
def-
first single, but
and now to mention that, I definitely want you to be part of the process so we can.
Yes.
Because it's some back videos that we still going to knock out too, but with the with Rose Gold.
Man, this young lady right here, the world needs to see. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm so happy you two came through. I was hoping a couple more band members would have came through, fill it out a little bit. But it's cool because then everybody else is, well, I didn't get a chance to say this. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all good. So we get ready to wrap up. I want y'all to, one, plug again, Thursday night. What's the time?
at Paradigm, I need everybody to come at about 8:45, 9 o'clock. Hit that bartender, tell Meek Millie what you want to drink. It will be a Crank Gawds drink in that building. Did y'all know we have a special drink?
No, we don't know till you tell it.
We got a special Crank Gawds drink, guys, and it's pretty
Is it white?
strong.
Was it white or dark?
White.
It's actually
It's white.
two that you can have. You can have white or dark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can
It
have a
still
white
looks
girl or a
green.
sister, huh?
Hey.
Hey, depending on how you feeling that
Listen,
night.
Mama, yeah.
I might want to be a little adventurous tonight.
So yes, Thursday we are going to be clicking sticks at about 9 or so. So come on in there. Everybody, bring your mama, auntie, and if you got a birthday, the special thing is, it's free tables, guys. So reserve and make sure you call that number on the flyer so that way y'all can get y'all birthday. So I can sing to y'all.
What can they expect? Can they expect the Crank Gawds? Is it a new flavor that's getting ready to come out? Because sometimes,
New
like
flavor,
for instance, you go see Usher. And Usher come on this one particular album tour, you know what I mean? But the next tour he comes in with, it's a whole different show. You know what I mean? Shout out to Usher. Come on out that closet, Slim. Anyway, but
Take me again.
but so what can we expect from Crank? I mean, when we come out Thursday night, what can we expect? What are we looking for? Is this a whole new you or what?
Well, with this music director, stick with it. He just outdoes himself every single time. So definitely prepare yourself for a show. I'm very, very excited for what he has definitely put together.
Are the dancers going to be there for Thursdays?
No, the dancers won't be there for
Not for Thursdays?
Thursdays. The dancers kind of come out when we got a little bit more space.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a little bit of a stage to bring them babies out.
The bigger the stage,
So
you
book
give us
us,
a
y'all.
budget. You give us a budget.
What's
That's
your
what
budget?
it is.
You know, what I'm
not the
saying?
stage, the budget.
No. It's the stage and the budget.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you give us a budget, you gonna have dancers,
The
background
fog
singers,
machines, the lighting.
horn players, and some explosions. That's what I'm looking at. You know,
What I'm trying to do.
we want it big and better.
And so we starting at 9. We want everybody there by 8:30 at the latest. Hit up Meek Millie for the Crank God drink.
Hey.
Yeah, you can go south of the border or north of the border. Depending on how you feeling. But and what time is it over?
It's kind of when we're done. I'm
Well,
thinking more so
approximately
12,
12.
1.
Approximately
Yeah,
12.
we ain't gonna keep
Okay,
y'all
so-
out too late on
okay,
Thursday.
yeah,
We
so
know
that's
y'all gotta
good.
wake up on Friday.
That's right. Yeah, so Friday you go in and do what you got to
Party
do.
on and,
Yeah, you good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to my man Randy. For whatever reason, he don't want to use Go Radio for promotions, but that's another story.
Ladies free all night and fellas free with the school supplies. Only $10 without supplies.
Oh, you supposed to say that early.
That's what Miss Crystal Bud just wrote on here for me, baby. She lets me know. Thank you, honey.
Okay, so one more time now.
So one more time for the one time. She said, ladies free all night.
Fun.
And fellas free with school supplies. Only $10 without supplies.
Make love to me. When I first said, that's my favorite podcast. I'm gonna get a drop. He said the lyrics. I need a Go Radio Live drop. Make love to me, Go Radio Live. I need that. I need a young Joe who run all day, every day.
You're getting that instrumental, yeah.
Fun. Yeah. So. Each and every other Thursday, starting this Thursday.
Shout out to it's a Walk of Reds project. They'll be on the other.
That's right.
Thursday. So yeah.
Light Bright. That's my man, Light Bright. Yeah. That's my old partner. We used to run Subtle Thoughts together.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's my man. So look, this Thursday, I want everybody there. If you can't be there, y'all have some other practices y'all got going on. Crank TV.
Yeah.
Tell everybody about that.
Crank TV.
Definitely check out our Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Facebook.com/Crank TV. On Instagram @Crank.tv. Queenie is
Q.U.E.E.N.I.E.
That always gets me because I'll be sometimes do QU.E and then.
It's okay.
I know it had to be hard
Instagram
for
will
you.
be here one day.
But why don't you just
Why
don't you just make that consistency with everything? Because when you drop that Queenie, like it was.
Do you know how many? It's not a lot of Queenies, but it's like a lot of people. Yeah, they kind of Queenie this, Queenie that. So I just kind of had to separate it somehow. But like I said, one day we got to work hard, y'all, so I can get that blue check. And then it's going to just say Queenie.
But I'm telling you, the way there for you is YouTube.
We going to get the videos popping.
Crank TV's on YouTube.
No, I'm talking. Okay.
Everything,
y'all know what I'm talking about.
Everything's about to.
Somebody said
reality TV type music videos. Yeah.
Because, for those of you who don't know, I was really trying to get her in. I wanted her to be a host for the station because she's phenomenal. Thank you. So, but we just got to make everything right. All right. So, y'all keep it locked. Oh, this Thursday, we have my main man, Bo Sampson. If you want to know who Bo Sampson is, I want anybody from DC that's in the industry should know who Bo Sampson is. But if you don't, I want you to make sure you tune in this Thursday. He will be here. The show's from 11 to 2 as always, Tuesday and Thursday. Turn it up Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's what we do. Bo Sampson is a DC legend who's worked with some of the biggest names in music history. All right? So be sure to tune in this Thursday, Bo Sampson. And that's all I'm gonna say. He sound like he's a big time dude. He is, but he's a small dude, cool, quiet. You never know who he is because he's a regular dude. You would never know that he is who he is. But he can go into any arena at any time, and they will flag him right through. Come on through, sir. Yeah, he's big time. Big time. So I just had Daryl Brooks here, who worked with all the major artists. Started out with Parliament, Funkadelic, and them. Gave them their first national tour. Gave Run DMC and them their first national tour. LL Cool J. So look, and I say all that to say, keep it locked right here because you never know who we're gonna bring on this show. All right, so because Nico and Miss Lady, we know some people out there. That's all. We just know some, So, but right here, I want to make sure. And hey, look, when the album dropped, can I bring y'all back?
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
I want us to be.
I know he just said something really, really nice. Shout out to you, sir. That was really, really nice.
Who's that?
This is.
Yeah, give him a shout out.
Sincere Ali Shakur.
What did he say?
He said, "I don't know who you are. Just looked at a couple of YouTube videos of you, and you seem to be a really sweet old soul. Much success to you.
Old
girl.
soul, Jesus Christ.
I am though.
Well, you're not a flatterer, that's for sure.
Call a woman old.
Yeah, he's not a flatterer, that's for sure. You must have an old wife. So anyway, look, I'm not trying to be big. We're just having some fun. So look, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And when this album drops, you will be here first. I'm looking so forward to it. And I'm looking forward to the album release party even more so.
Yeah. Yes.
Because I know that's going to be on point. That show I will make. I will definitely make it. Yes. Definitely. Yeah. I actually like to put together a show. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
That's what.
I got some.
You hear that, everybody?
I got something hot. All right. So, not really. It literally just hit my brain. Like, just, it was a beautiful thing. God is beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, we got Josh so humble on here. That's common.
We're going to get up out of here just like Miss Lady was here, as we always do, on her theme song. Quick shout outs. Ladies first.
Shout out to the Crank Gawds family. We love you dearly. We did just add a new baby, PJ, Buggy's son. So we're excited to have you, and you guys will see him this Thursday. Brooks, James, you already know. Pop, Music Majors, Crank TV, and of course GoGo Radio for having us.
GoWIN Media. That's right. Because you know what makes me proud about you. You know what I'm saying? Because you come off the go-go circuit, and what we all about up in here is Win DC Radio, go-go radio, GoWIN is the mixture of all the talent that's in this area, whether go-go, just musicians, entrepreneurs, whatever the case may be. This is one big melting pot right here.
Okay, so it's GoWIN Media,
That's
and then
it.
GoGo Radio is...
Well, yes, GoWIN Media is the parent company.
There we are.
You know, so we got GoGo Radio Live, got Win DC Radio, we got Crank T. Oh, my fault.
Which we should. We should.
There
we go.
Shout out Pop, Jitterbug, you know what I'm saying, Miami Mac. Shout out to my whole Misfits crew. Shout out to Mature Clientele. Shout out to all the bands I've been in. Reaction, CCB. Hey, we doing this for y'all, and y'all know my phone open. So it's only getting bigger and better, and we can work as a team. It's a lot to get out here. So, if you want to get it by yourself, see how long that's going to work. So keep trying that. See, but on a positive note, you can always call sick and let's get it. You hear me? Yeah.
There it is. And I'd like to shout out to all of our listeners that tune in to us each and every week. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'd like to shout out to my co-hostess, Miss Lady. I hope you feel better. You my partner, man, and let's get better, man, because, we had to get down. We had to talk about the Giz. Did y'all go see the Giz?
No.
One or two.
Crank TV didn't cover the Giz?
No.
Man,
we definitely did a special shout out on the page.
Thing, and it just never like.
Man, that's supposed to be an event for you.
Yeah.
So, but actually, we'll talk about that. So look, and like I said, make sure y'all tune in. Oh, tonight, don't forget, we got which one was it? It's the fellas tonight. Okay, Mike's Corner tonight. That's right. Last week was the ladies. Mike's Corner tonight, 6 to 8 p.m. And don't forget about Foreplay to Orgasm from 8 to 10 p.m. right here on Win DC Radio. And if you just want to hear some crank, we're going to have that going for you on the GoGo Radio side of things. All right, so keep it locked right here. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. God bless. Y'all have a great one. Stay out of that weather, y'all.
Stay dry.
This is Stormy Saturday. Stormy Saturday. This rainy Saturday.
Good seeing you, Wee Wee.
Also, Miss Tracy, special request. Pick out your afro, put on your high heel shoes, put on
your fancy